Hrntfixr here. Yes, I know it's been a minute. Just been busy. It's Saturday the 17th of May. It is Armed Forces Day. Armed Forces Day is for those who are currently serving in the United States military. Nothing more. That's what Armed Forces Day is. So salute to all you who are serving. Keep it up. Keep us free. Thank you for what you do. Now let's not confuse Armed Forces Day with Memorial Day or Veterans Day. Memorial Day is for people who died serving their country, and Veterans Day is for those who defended their country or are now retired and or off active duty. Don't get it twisted, people. Again, Armed Forces Day. Love it. How the hell are you? Sorry, I jumped right on that because it gets as a military person, veteran, whatever you want to call me, I don't give a fuck. It bothers me when people, oh, thank you for your service. No, Armed Forces Day is for those serving. Thank them. I already did my time, and I get my day. So don't twist it. If you're going to do it right, I guess is the thing I'm getting to. I just see too many people of all age groups fuck it up. And it's, how hard is it to just think, use your fucking brain? These things right here, computers and cell phones, have rotted people's brains. They don't fucking have common sense or even the knowledge of anything anymore. Well, let me look it up. I literally saw a person, I'm not going to say where or who, a person, when asked to do a simple mathematical problem, if you will. I did it in my head before they could get their phone out, bring their calculator up, and do it. We'll get into that in a minute. And this is going to be a Saturday chat because Sunday I have range time scheduled and I am not going to miss it. I haven't been in range in over a month and I am dying. So with that being said, I do have some goodies I want to show you before we get to the Smith & Wesson goodies. Because yes, I got Smith & Wesson goodies. There's a place called Fifth Ops, and I've been getting these triple arms from them. And here, I want to say it's for, I think on the, I got it for the last holiday. They were buy two, get one free. They're little tripwire alarms, use 12 gauge. Put a 12 gauge shell in them. They say you should not use live shells. And then again, they had the cell on, so I got 200 blanks, little shorty stubby blanks for perimeter alarms. For, you know, for whatever. Yeah, I bought it. I have a Temu belt, and I've lost some weight. This is a 1XL shirt. For the last, I don't know, God knows how many years, I've been using 2XLs for multiple reasons. One was originally I went to 2XLs to conceal carry better, but two, I was a fat fuck. And I stepped on a scale today. Or last night when I got home from work, I was at 186. But I pigged out last night, so I'm about 192 this morning. Yes, I know. Hi, Tilly. Hi. Okay. Okay. Tilly footage. I'll come back to the whole I'm fat thing. Alright, Tilly footage. Viola. Hi, Tilly. Oh, see, you were all just happy a second ago. Now you're all like, oh, what are you doing? What? You want to ice? You want... Here. Was you dirty? Alright, you want an ice cube? Go. Ice cube, come on. Go. Alright, she's going to get ice cube. Be right back. Okay, she got her ice cube. I got my mustache. These mustache hairs, for some fucking reason, they start curling up and tickling my nose. And so my dumb ass went with my electric razor, and now they just grow in like a bush right under my nose, and it makes it itch. So I'm fucking pissed. So anyway, I was saying I was a fat ass, and I have a Temu belt, so it's getting bigger. So I said, well, I'll buy a smaller one. You know, just a little to wear at work. Just a little thin nylon belt. Well, it's not a metal clip like my other one is. It's plastic, and I think it sucks. And I think it sucks. But it was only like $4, so I don't care. I showed you the 5th ops. So on to Smith & Wesson goodies. Again, this hair is driving me nuts. I found a... I have everything Smith & Wesson. You guys, most of y'all that watch this know that. I found the 7-inch Smith & Wesson... Let me put my fucking glasses on. M&P, Smith & Wesson M&P Special Ops 7-inch survival knife. Got it off, I want to say Amazon. Got a Kydex. It's got the nylon loop here. I wish it was Kydex so I could adjust it to my battle belt. But so I've got an M&P knife. I looked all through my M&P boxes. I don't have this one, so how I don't have an M&P knife is beyond me. And then I got a couple of other things. I would do the what's in the box, what's in the fucking box, but I put the box away. Bought this about just shy of a month ago, probably right after I made the last video or whatever. You guys know I have the all metal full size M&P carry 9mm carry comp, the full size one with the, well, there's a new place down next to NAS Jacksonville, some kind of tactical training place / gun shop. They had a Smith & Wesson sale going on, and I was supposed to get a free green dot, but they didn't have the receipt they gave me, didn't have what this was on it, so Smith & Wesson turned me down for that. Even though it has the price, it had the price, and I took a screenshot of I had a shot of the actual box with the labels on it. They still turned me down. Anyway, this is the M&P 9 Shield Plus carry comp. Just like the full-size one, except in the shield. Now, with this one, you get the different back straps. Now, if you notice, this back strap, I don't know if you can see it, is a little longer than the regular one. Or no, is that what this is? Fuck, I can't see. I can't see. Oh no, that was on the E series. This is normal grip. I'm sorry. I confused the E series with this one, and I apologize because it takes almost basically the same mags. These are the normal 9mm Shield Plus mags. This one happens to be extended. I want to say to 17 with the extension on it, but it's normally a 15 rounder. Again, with the porting, the big dot front sight, the aggressive shield cuts, it is optics ready, and it does have the carry comp trigger. Oh, wait a minute, I got a jacket. Sorry, got to rack around here. Let's see if it's got the no mag safety. No, it doesn't. So we'll leave the mag out, and that trigger's crisp. There it goes. I know it looked like a big jump, but it really wasn't. Fucking sweet trigger cam. I'm going to shoot this tomorrow for the first time. Can't wait. If it works as good as I know it's going to work, I'm going to get me an inside the waistband holster made for this. From my man, Survivor Creek Tactical. Absolutely love the styling on it. The trigger is phenomenal. I just can't say enough about these. And I actually saw, I want to say it's Century Firearms across the river over there. They got the polymer framed 4.2 inch. And we'll see if I can make a deal on one of those over there with them. I'm also going to probably go do another can through them, because I ain't heard from my can guy, and quite frankly I don't really want to. And then I do have a...
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
a big hard case, Smith & Wesson hard case. Whoops, sorry. I got tape stuck to it. That's not part of the deal. Big hard case. This is a phenomenal. Been waiting on this one for a long, like months. Been waiting to find one of these. This is the 2024 Spec Series MP9. A little flashy with the blue anodizing, but it is the Spec Series. You'll see it right there on the optics plate. It does have a Strike Industries comp on it. See the Strike Industries logo. All metal. I want to say it's a 5-inch barrel. Yeah, 5 inches. But it's 5-inch barrel, probably 5.5 with the threaded barrel. Ambidextrous slide lock. It's got the raised 3-dot sights. Comes with 3 23-round magazines. And let me show you the case. Now it is the Spec, the Smith & Wesson paper, the Spec Series. It comes with, of course, every Spec Series comes with a coin for the Spec Series, a Spec Series knife, and with this one, you take this top layer out, and you'll see the other magazines and all the other goodies in there, the other back straps. What else is in here? There's some blue Loctite, here's your core, for all different mounting plates for different optics, and the empty chamber indicator. And if you want to take the comp off, there's a thread protector right there for it. And I pushed it down. Damn it. That'll be a pain in the ass to get out of there now. There it is. So, and just a screaming nice, made in the USA case. It even says, made in the USA. So there you go. Smith & Wesson really working, just making my bank account hurt this year because they're coming out with some really cool shit. Let me get this in a different position. There we go. The trigger on this one, take the magazine out because it doesn't have a no mag default. Let's see. Alright, try the trigger on this one. Oh, I let it go way too far. But it's really, I gotta be honest, the carry comp, the trigger is a little more crisp than this one. And this one's way more expensive. But again, let me lock it back. You see the barrel has been fluted. Spiral fluted. So you can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. And it is does look to be maybe five and a quarter with the threaded. Alright, there you go. And then of course aggressive slide serrations are really into those. I like the scalloping. Ported, of course. Get a good look at it. I'm excited to try this one. Really am. Really. Just really. Alright. Go. Magazine. So those are my 3 Smith & Wesson goodies. And of course, Smith. I don't know. They didn't come out with it before on the last video, but Smith & Wesson came out with another lever action in 4570. Yep. And then they came out with it. It was like my 44 mag. It was the polymer and stainless. And now this week, they came out with it with the walnut stock. And my boy Kevin, mad. He's like, he bought a Henry 4570 to hunt bear with. And I saw him yesterday. He goes, I'm mad as hell. I was like, what are you mad about? He goes, Smith & Wesson came out with that 4570 and in walnut. And I'm like, yeah, they came out, that was this week. He goes, yeah, I saw it. I wouldn't have bought the Henry if I knew that was coming out. And I'm like, turning him into a Smith & Wesson lever action fan, that's for sure. But yeah, I laughed my ass off when he told me that. But his Henry 4570 is sweet. It's just absolutely sweet. And I thought he got a really good deal on it price-wise. But those are my newest goodies from Smith & Wesson. Do I want a 4570? Of course, it's a Smith & Wesson. Am I going to get one? Of course. Time frame? I'm not positive. I think I'm going to let that one sit out there for a while and let it come down off MSRP a bit more. Because $1,300, I just spent buku on this one getting it. And as a matter of fact, that cost almost my entire bonus check for the first quarter of the year. So I'm not bragging. I'm like, fuck, that was a lot of money. But now I have all the, every year I'm getting it. So, and they waited till to January to put out 2024's, January 25 to put out 2024's fuck spec series. I'm mad as fuck about that. But anyway. What else? The 4570, yeah, I'm going to get it in walnut. I don't own a 4570, so that would be cool. I'm also looking at, I'm selling, I put my MMP 22, my original MMP 1522 that I've had since they came out. I put that on the sell list, and I found somebody who has the Cryptek MP 1522. So that's the one I want. So when I sell this one, if I sell it, I'm going to get the Cryptek one. Found that one at the same place I got this from, as a matter of fact. They also have the Cryptek Smith & Wesson 22 Victory, which I'm into the camos. Then I got to looking around, and I found that they did do some I got my chocolate chip, Sport 3. Then I found a MP10 that had Realtree camo that they did, and I'm like, where the fuck were these when they first came out? Because now nobody's got it in stock. Buds has a bunch of different stuff from Smith, but they're not in stock because they were years ago. I never saw them. And then I got looking through my my Smith & Wesson books, and they don't mention them in there too. So I'm a little upset about that. A little. I'm the Smith & Wesson guy. I should know. It's funny. One other thing I forgot to tell you guys about this. Put my glasses back on. Got this trigger kit from a place called Performance Triggers out of Gainesville, Florida, just south of here. And it's just a trigger and a safety and a cam. I think that's what they call it, a cam. It's the super safety kit for the AR-15 CNC. Reminds me of a force reset trigger, which, by the way, I saw on my feeds that Trump or somebody did something with the force reset triggers. Those are back on the market now for all Americans. I think a lawsuit was won against the DOJ. I didn't read every article. I just glanced over them. That's on me. I'm being that dickhead. But anything pro Second Amendment, I'm happy with. And Congress, we're going into a little bit of a rant for this. Here, let me bip this real quick. Make it easier to edit. Congress is on the big beautiful bill. Took out the NFA shit. They took out abolishing, hopefully abolishing NFA and the ATF and all that shit. But, well, that's what I want, I should say. But suppressors, short barrel SBRs, suppressors, and a few other things to take them off the NFA. and take away the tax stamp. But then somebody's like, oh, we'll just take the tax stamp down to 0. But it's still a tax stamp. I still gotta wait. I still gotta do all your shit. So what's the why? Then just abolish it. It's take it off, take it out. If you're going to take the tax stamp away, because that's all it is a tax on a piece of equipment. That they can say, oh no, you can't have it. So because criminals use these gangbangers use silencers all the fucking time. Because you guys believe what the fucking movies and TV show you. You fucking dumbass politicians. And lobbyists and all you fucking anti-American motherfuckers. Anyway. So we're hoping that gets shoved back in there so we can, all these AR pistols and AK pistols, put regular stocks on them if they put that shit in there. Doesn't make it any more deadly. Doesn't make it any more anything. It's still a rifle or pistol. That's all it is. So, suppressors, SBRs, put it in that fucking bill to cancel those. Get rid of it, period. Get rid of the tax stamp, period. And he goes, well, we'll take the tax stamp down to $5. Fuck you. No. Put it in the bill, pass it, he signs it into law. And fucking the Supreme Court letting us down again, saying that, oh no, he can't deport illegals. In what fucking universe can someone come here illegally? Because we have immigration laws that every president has passed, and it's been there for every president. The only one that really, truly, 100% ignored it was Biden. Well, we know it was Obama 0.3, 3.0, and Soros and all the other assholes. Anyway, I digress. But now there's, they have to do due process coming in. Well, they didn't do, or going out. Well, they didn't do due process coming in. They came here illegally. I don't care if they came here illegally 50 fucking years ago. Bye. Get the fuck out. Come in legally. I see, I've seen a lot of the immigrants who went through the process, became American citizens. They didn't hold a Mexican flag or a German flag or Guatemalan or whatever fucking country they came from that they fled. They were Americans, and they were happy. They were crying. They were so happy they were American citizens. Well, and they brought like 50 South African refugees, and we can go race all we want on this shit. That's a whole nother topic. But now they're saying, now the Democrats are like, oh no, you can't bring them here. Well, why? What's the difference of them coming here because they're getting slaughtered in their own country than Guatemalans or Venezuelans or Mexicans or whatever? That all these illegals that just jumped the border. What's the difference? That they came here, they were brought here, they came legally. They didn't. They're white and they're not. You want people of color because, and again, I don't want to get into all that. To me, it seems like they're pushing a race war in this country. That is not going to end how you think it is, and I can almost guarantee 3/4 of the people that watch this video will think I'm thinking white's going to beat up on people of color. I'm not saying that. I'm thinking you're going to see people that are tired of the bullshit are going to come together and fight all the assholes. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to end the way you think it is. And if you really want a fucking country torn apart by a civil war, you are a Chinese spy, maybe. You're a country that wants to see us fail. Muslim countries, Islamic terrorists, jihadis want us to fail. They, death to America, blah, blah, blah. But the Civil War this time isn't going to go like you think it is. We have more weapons and more ammo than the entire United States military as civilians. Oh, they got machine guns. Well, yeah, and okay, so there, and again, is why the Second Amendment is so important. because you shouldn't have weapons I'm not allowed to have. Second Amendment was to stop a oppressive government, and that's what we've had for a long time. Yeah, because if you lose the second, you're going to you're already losing the first. But if the second completely goes away, like these liberal douchebags want, and all these terrorist assholes want, then the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all of them, they can come in here. No, women, you're not allowed to vote. You must cover your face. You must cover your head. Blah 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 blah. The perfect example again. I watched. I happened to flip through the channels right at Indiana Jones was on one of the channels, and I happened to be flipping through right at the scene where the guy's got the knives and he just pulls his gun and shoots him. Bingo! Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. It's just hilarious to me how all you motherfuckers live on this motherfucker. This is life to you. This is my alarm clock. This is my phone. And this is something to occupy me when I'm on the shitter at work. I don't even use the GPS on it. I have one on my truck, which I rarely use also. Because, I just know where I'm going. And if I don't, I actually have maps. Still, I have paper maps still. But yeah, I do use technology, yes. But my life ain't tied to this. There's a lot of information in here that I need, yeah. Do I remember like when I was a kid, do I remember all the phone numbers of all my friends, my family, and everything else? No, it's all in here. Hell, sometimes I have to think about my own damn phone number. But this isn't a ball and chain for me. Now, do I spaz if I can't find it? Yeah, because it's my phone. I got to go to work in the morning. This is my alarm clock. Which I know I should have a backup. And I do. I just don't have it set because I have this. And this is much easier. I mean, it's not hard to go alarm 3:30. But I can't do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It goes off every day at the same time. You get where I'm going with this, I hope. Y'all, this is making you fuckers stupid. Stop being dumbasses. Brain dead. I mean, again, with the story with the calculator, and I'm like, well, just Google it. Well, one, I don't use Google. Two, I know. I don't have to Google it. I know. We'll look it up. I'm like, no, I know this. I'm going to be 63 fucking years old. I learned this a long time ago, and I've never forgot it. It's called math. It's called English. It's called science. History. Economics. All the shit they don't teach anymore. And again, yes, and then now it's graduation season, so I see all these fucking videos. And graduation ceremonies are horrendous, fucking narcissistic fucking avenues for just dumbass people now. Just absolutely horrible. And the dregs of humanity going, my baby graduated, and being loud and obnoxious so nobody else can enjoy the fucking ceremony. And then, of course, the idiots graduating at a fucking junior high level at high school, dancing around, gyrating, throwing shit, yelling, screaming, and I'm like, and everybody seems to think it's okay. I think it's dumb. Tradition has gone away. It's all been replaced by narcissism. So, yeah, that's exactly how I feel about that. Bunch of narcissistic assholes. And yet, here I am, on a fucking camera, going to put this on social media. But I don't do it every day. And I don't act like a moron in public. Well, I used to. I used to drink heavily, especially when I'm in Minnesota. I'm a moron in Minnesota. Just kidding. Hold on. I'm going to be honest. I wish I could get up to a mini Shootapalooza or whatever. I just time, money, and the whole thought of just flying on Boeing airplanes after I've worked around some of these people that have worked on Boeing airplanes, or for no matter what carrier it is. I say Boeing airplanes. I'm just like the fucking media now. Oh, Boeing. That's because Boeing owns damn near 3/4 of the fucking airplanes that people fly on, or have built them, I should say. They don't own them anymore. They sell them to other companies, to all the airlines and whatnot, and then the airlines hire idiots to fucking fix them. And the FAA will make sure they're fixed right. I gotta be honest, where I work now is a civilian variant, military variant of a civilian aircraft, and all these civilian people come work on them. Half the time I can't understand what they're saying. Two, I don't trust, they shortcut artists, man. I'm like, no, no. Man, I don't want to fly anymore. Just my personal opinion, I don't fly. I'm not going to fly if I don't have to. Do not want to fly. And I don't give a shit what aircraft it is. I see the people working on them motherfuckers, because they come working here now. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh man. What else? Okay. Comey. Fucking that was a big, in the last couple of days, that's been a big thing. He took shells on the beach in 86-47. Well, I didn't know that's what that meant. You fucking lying. You piece of shit. And again, I'm disappointed in a lot of Trump's cabinet. I was excited for it, like, oh yeah. I wasn't excited for Pam Bondi. I've said that in multiple videos. I've said it in multiple posts on social media. And she is just not disappointing, because she is just horrible. She gets on Fox News at least 2 times a day and fucking tout, and all this shit, and narcissist, look at me, I'm doing all this, and you ain't doing shit. I don't see, I'm going to release the Epstein list. It's on my desk. No, you're not. Well, it's more complicated. No, it's not. Release the motherfucker. Release every fucking thing. Release the videos, everything. I want to see these motherfuckers. Well, I don't want to see them doing what they did down on Epstein's Island, but I want them all fucking thrown in jail. And I want all these assholes that are doing shit to harm our country, I want them all lined up against the wall and shot, and I hope they all fucking miss the heart, because I want them to suffer. Just like they did that in South Carolina, did that shooting. That was a cop killer they put up against the wall and for the firing squad, and they said all 7 bullets missed the heart. Oops. He was alive 30 seconds or 45 seconds longer than he should have been. It was cruel and unusual. Cruel and unusual for 30 to 45 seconds? That's how long that was. Fuck you. He's dead, isn't he? It was a successful execution. And then I see all these videos of these politicians and civilians pushing, harassing, and doing all these, like the police, ICE, and all the, carrying out their orders, deporting illegals, arresting illegals, blah, 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 whatever they're doing. And all these people are going in there, and then they stormed that ICE detention in New Jersey, and not one of those, and then they stormed the Capitol about ICE detentions, and nobody's being arrested and held in the gulag in D.C. like the January 6ers, who walked between fucking ropes. And none of the FBI agents that they've confirmed there were FBI agents, and they were dressing up as Trump supporters, blah, blah, blah. And they were doing a lot of the instigation. And the fucking DC cops who actually fired the rubber bullets and the tear gas and started the fucking insurrection. And Byrd, who shot fucking Ashley Babbitt, none of them have been prosecuted. None of them have been brought to justice. So tell me again how Kash Patel and Pam Bondi and all these and Chrissy Noem and all the rest of these fucking assholes aren't living up to their fucking end of the bargain that we elected Trump that he was in to do. So, not happy with the administration whatsoever. Is Trump, oil's down to $57 a barrel, and I'm still paying over $3 a gallon here in Florida. It jumped up 5 days ago, it was below $3 a gallon, which is still too fucking high. And then all of a sudden the weekend's starting to come close, boom, back up to $3.19, $3.20. What the living fuck? It's just, and then all the billions of dollars that douche has found, there's no shit, USAID and all that other crap. It's black and white, it's all fraud, it's all money laundering. Nobody's getting arrested. Nobody's going to jail. Nothing's being done because all these assholes in D.C. are knee deep in it. Speaker Johnson, I said for fucking last year, I said he wasn't worth a fuck. Neither is Tillis, neither is Toms, neither is Corrin. All these assholes, get them the fuck, even fucking Ted Cruz, get them the fuck out of there. Marco Rubio's now left Florida and went to fucking the U.S. Senate. I have no idea when and who we voted in to replace him. And I live here. I don't remember seeing or hearing about a fucking election for it. And I don't know. Now Trump's doing this Middle East thing, getting Boeing a fucking massive contract from Qatar, whatever it's called, and from Saudi Arabia. I'm like, wow, Boeing's paying off somebody hard, boy, because they need. And I am in that industry. I work for Mother B in her flying machine, and I am amazed that these fuckers are even above ground, above water with their fucking company. They cannot get out of their own way. They are the U.S. government of the aircraft industry. They are horrible at what they do, from the top down. Horrible. And I'll probably get fired Tuesday. So, fuck, I don't give a shit. Or go. It's horrible. This is just, it's 100% horrible. And there's a million other things I could talk about, how stupid it is, but I just don't, I've already made this way too fucking long. It's going to take me, I got work I got to do in the backyard. I got just a whole boatload of aloe vera plants that I saved from that particularly particularly over cold winter we had this week, or this year, this season. And it is now flourishing, getting bigger, so I want to put it in the ground instead of the buckets so they can get big, so I can have aloe out the ass. Well, that didn't sound right. No, I have never been to a Diddy party. And speaking of Diddy, he's looking rough. And so I think one of his personal bodyguards, and I don't know how true it is, again, I just saw it. One of his personal bodyguards said that he's got video on everybody for blackmail purposes, and that's why they're sweating him. I'm like, what? Well, duh. So does Epstein. That's why they killed his ass. So I'm thinking the air freshener in my truck, much like Epstein and maybe Diddy, didn't hang itself. And they said he's on suicide watch, and everybody's like, hey, I've seen this before. And how is Ghislaine Maxwell still out there not dead? Because she's the only person in history that can get arrested, tried, and convicted on trafficking, and no one's come forward and no one she trafficked to has been arrested and prosecuted yet. That means there was a whole lot of bigwigs between government and Hollywood and music and everything else. Yeah, they all went to Epstein's Island. So, again, to recap, the Shield carry comp from Smith & Wesson. Awesome. The M&P Special Ops 7-inch knife, survival knife. Yep. And I should have left it open. And then the 2024 Spec Series M&P9. Let me get it out of here for you. Just an absolutely beautiful, full, all metal fucking M&P9 2.0. Just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. Can't wait. Hopefully tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow I won't just get enamored with shooting it, and we'll actually get video footage, and I can upload a quick video shooting all the goodies. One of my buds from work is going to be there. She wants to shoot some stuff to see what she would want to keep in her car / house / carry. So I told her I'd bring her options that she could try out some stuff, and then she could go from there. And then of course Brian will be there. I doubt his son will wake up in time. Plus he's been sick. So yeah, Kevin Sarah won't make it because Kevin's flying out. He's going to the West Coast for a week to work on some tankers out there. Anyway, I probably shouldn't be saying this on video, but nobody watches this thing anyway. So, but this is the Hrntfixr.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Later.